Hello Stampers! Today we are going to be working on our next month of the Love Today planner, and so the month we're going to be working on is January. Okay, so I'm going to open up my planner, and just like usual I'm going to take January out of the planner because I find that a whole lot easier to work with. Close up our planner, set it aside. Okay, so there's several different things we're going to be working with today to do this. So the stamp sets that we're going to be using are the Tabs for Everything stamp set, which I tend to use this every month for my front page. I'm also going to be using the Star of Light, okay, and the main reason is I love this little swish that's right there. Okay, so we're using that. Also going to be using the Flurry of Wishes stamp set. I love the snowflakes in that set. And finally, we're going to be using Seasonal Chums. Okay, along with Seasonal Chums, we will be using the coordinating framelits. Okay, we're going to be using the snowman outline and also the two snowflake framelits. All right. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll tell you other stuff that we're using as we go along the way. Now first I have to point out I have no rings on today. It's driving me crazy, but they are at the jeweler's. One of my bands broke, and also the others are getting just checked and cleaned, so I don't have any rings today, so I feel very naked without them. But that's all right. We'll carry on. Okay, so the very first page is this page here that I think looks like it has Post-it notes on it. Okay, so we're going to start with that page. And for that, like we said, we're going to be using the Tabs for Everything stamp set. Whoops. And I'm going to be using the Goals stamp, the Birthday stamp, and the Note stamp. Okay? And I'm just going to be using my Archival Black stamp pad to do these. Okay, and I've just found that over the months, there seems to be certain places that I like to stamp these. So I'm just going to go ahead and do goals in that box and birthdays in that box, and we'll do notes in that box. Okay, now this spot down here I think is perfect for putting any kind of a stamped image. So today I'm going to be using the little snowman that is from the Seasonal Chums stamp set. Okay, now you'll see in this stamp set all of the images have a front and a back side because it's originally made when you cut it out with the framelits to be tags for each of them. Okay, but I just love this little snowman. I think he is so cute. So we're just going to use him as he is. And oh, by the way, this is in the holiday catalog, but it is going to be carried over, so it will still be available after the end of this month. Okay, so I'm just going to take my snowman. I used my subtle Stampin' Right markers to color him in, and I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back of him and stick him in that little square right there. Okay, so there is my front page for that. All right, for the next page, that is the page here that looks like the calendar. Oops, I'm going to set that aside. Okay, so I've done this decorating in several different ways before, so we're going to do some stuff very similar today, okay? So one thing I want to use is I went ahead and I numbered my days for the month, and then I'm going to use a couple of pieces from the Color Theory Designer Series paper pack. I love this pack. I think the designs are so gorgeous in it, and it's 6x6 paper, so it is absolutely perfect to be using on things like this, pages like this. Okay, so all I did, okay, to cover up some of my spaces, I've got this whole row down here with nothing in it. Okay, so I just took one of my papers and I cut it 5 1/4 by 1, put some adhesive on it, and it is going to fit right down here in this space right there. Okay, now I've also got this row here with nothing going to be in it, so I cut another strip of paper that is 4 1/8 by 1. Again, put my adhesive on it, and I'm just going to fill in this space right there. Okay, Perfect. All right, now what I'd like to do, I've got a square right here, okay, with nothing in it, and I want to fill in that one, and I like to use washi tape to do that. Okay, so the one that I'm going to be using for this page is from the color combo pack that is the blues, that's in the current catalog, and I'm going to be using this thick one right here to do this. And all I do when I have some empty squares, first I have to find the end. Is that the end? I believe so. Okay, find the end. I just like to do just enough to cover up that square. Okay, and just so that it's not quite so obvious that it's a square that doesn't have anything in it. Okay, now what I'd like to do is I'm going to take, let's work with the Wisteria Wonder. Okay, I love purple and blues for wintertime stuff, so let's work with those a little bit. So I'm going to be using the double snowflake image that is from the Flurry of Wishes stamp set. Okay, so this image right here, that's these two. So I'm going to use it, but I really only want the smallest snowflake. Okay, so I'm just going to ink that up on my ink pad. And then I'm going to, actually I think I'm going to start in the middle. And I'm just going to stamp that down right there. Okay, ink up the next one. I'm going to try to center that on there a little bit too. Perfect. Ink him up again. And let's do one more across the top. Okay, I do like that. So let's go ahead. I'm going to do that across the bottom too. Okay, so make sure you can see on the screen. Just going to do that right there. Ink it up, do the little one right there. Ink it up and do the little one right there. Very cute. Okay, I think I'm done with the Wisteria Wonder right now. Now I'm going to pull out the Merino Mist. Okay, and I want to do, because I want it to have that wintry look. It is January, so I'm going to use the Swish. Okay, that is from the Star of Light stamp set. Okay, so it's this right here. And I just think it is so cool looking as like a windy day kind of thing. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I want it pretty light. So let's stamp it off first, and then let's stamp it on here. Oh, super cute. Okay, so I'm going to ink it up again, stamp it off, and let's do, you know what, let's do another one right down here. Like that. Okay, let's do one more. Ink it up, stamp it off, and let's do one down in this area right there. Okay, I don't know, I keep hitting the camera, sorry if you can see that. Let me get a little bit closer. Now you can see the swish through here, so it just kind of gives it a cold look. I like that. Okay, so you know what I think I'm even going to do? Let's do one on the side. And this time I'm not going to stamp it off. I'm just going to do it regular strength right there. Okay, good. All right, so let's close that up. Now, I've got some space up here, okay, that I really want to do something with. So I told you I used two of the snowflakes from the Seasonal Chums stamp set, two of the dies. So I cut them out of our silver Glimmer paper. And I'm just going to put those up in the area up here. Okay, so it just takes a dot of glue. I'm going to put him right there. I'm going to put a dot of glue right in the back of that one and put him right there. There we go. Okay, that is looking good. I do like that. But I did cut out one more snowman. So I think I want to put him on a spot, and I think I'm going to put him, yep, I like him right there. I'm going to put him right down there. Of course, you can put, you know, these things anywhere you would like, wherever you think they won't be in the way of your writing stuff. Okay, and you can see the glue that I used for the snowflakes and also just now to put the snowman down was the Tombow. It's just our liquid glue. It's great glue for thin, small little things. Okay, I think that looks great. Now I'm ready to move on to the first day of our weeks, or the first week, okay? Have decided this month I'm going to go ahead and we're going to stamp on all these pages too. Okay, so it's going to take me a little bit to get through this video, but I just want to show you the inside pages decorated up quite a bit. Okay, so this first one, I'm going to use the washi tape set that is the greens and the yellows, okay, again from the regular catalog, the annual catalog, and I am going to pick the yellow right now. Okay, and what I had showed you before that I really like to do on these pages, because I need some separation since I use mine as my social media or my marketing calendar. There's so many different types of social media and so many things to keep track of that I like to split my days, okay, into a couple different sections. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do this one. Okay, and it's super easy when doing these to tear your washi just with the fingernail, or I've seen people use a gift card, a credit card, things like that. Okay, so now what I want to do is let's do some stamping on this one. Okay, so let's do another swish on here. So I'm going to pull back out. This one was Marina Mist. I'm going to pull it back out. I'm going to move this down a little bit so I've got a place to stamp off. And I'm going to stamp him off. And then I'm just going to make a little swish right like that. Okay? Now I want a little bit more design on here besides just the swish. So on the other page, I'm going to use this really big snowflake that again is from the Flurry of Wishes stamp set. And I'm going to do it in the Wisteria Wonder. I love these subtle colors for winter pages. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to stamp it up, ink it up, and we're going to stamp it right there. Oh, very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, and I have cut out some more snowflakes in different types of paper. Okay, so I also have the Dazzling Diamonds Glimmer paper. Okay, that is just kind of a white shimmery glittery thing. And now I've also cut some out with the gold foil. Okay, so I happen to know that on Monday the 1st of January, I'm not going to be doing any social media. So I'm going to put him right up there because I know he won't be in the way. Then I'm going to ink up, or not ink up, but glue up this little snowflake. And we're going to put him down here in this corner. Okay, there we go. So that is that page. So go ahead and flip him over to the next week. And I'm basically just going to use the same decorating designs or images. I'm just going to do things in some different colors. Okay, so now what I want to do, I need to get my scrubbing thing. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen these before, but these are our Stampin' Up scrub pads, and they are fabulous for cleaning your stamps. When you open it up here in this corner, there's a little image, and you probably can't see it, but a little image of, can you see it at all? Really can't. Some raindrops. There's some drops of water in there, okay? And in this corner right here, you can see a sun, okay? So the raindrops means this is your wet side. So this is the side that you spray your Stampin' Mist, okay? And the other side, since it has a sunshine, that is the side that stays dry, okay? So you rub it on your wet side, you rub it on your dry side, and your stamp is totally clean. Now our mist that we have also has some moisturizer and conditioner in it that keeps your stamps from drying out over time, okay? So it's really a good thing. So now we're going to do a purple swish. Okay, and again, I'm going to stamp it off first because I want it a little, oops, I forgot to use my washi tape. Let's use some washi tape first. So again, the blue selection of the washi tape. I think I'm going to go with the light blue. Okay, so let's find the end of it. And we're going to go just right down the page here. so I have a little bit of a separation here. And this one, we're going to do the same thing. Go right down the middle so I have a little bit of separation. Okay. And I've inked this up already. Let me re-moisten it with the purple. And I'm just going to stamp it right there, just so it's a little light. You know what? I think I'm going to do another one of those. Let's do one. I like the snowflake down there. Let's do him. Let's do maybe behind the snowflake. That may be cool. Let's try that. Okay. So there's that in the Wisteria Wonder. Now I'm going to pull out some Blushing Bride. Okay. Get my stamp. I'll clean him up real fast. So now I'm going to ink him up in the Blushing Bride, and I'm pretty sure it's light, so I don't think it's going to show very much. So let's stamp that on there like that. Oh, nice. So there's just kind of a real light little snowflake down there. Okay, perfect. All right, so there is that page. So now let's go to the next week. Again, same kind. Oh, you know what I did forget though? My snowflakes. There it is. Figure out how to number things here. Okay, so I've got a couple little snowflakes here that I want to put on. So I'm going to put him right down here. And this one is out of the silver foil. And we're going to put him right up there. Okay, perfect. So now we're ready to move to the next week. Again, same type of designs. Okay, same stamps that we were using before. Just going to vary up my color a little bit. So we're going to go with our, you know what, let's do a different snowflake. So this is a lighter snowflake, okay, or the smaller snowflake that is with the Flurry of Wishes. We're going to ink him up. I'm going to put him right there. Okay. We're going to get the washi tape, and this time I think I'm going to use this green right here. Okay, something different. I love it that I've got different colors and different sizes and stuff to choose from. So we're going to get the end started again. Ooh, I like those. They look like little snowflakes on there. That's really a pretty color. That looks like lemon lime on this washi tape. And then we're going to do this down here and tear that across like that. Perfect. So there we got our snowflake up here. Now, wash our swish, and this time we're going to do a blue swish again. Okay, so I'm just going to ink him up again. Whoops, stamp it off. Let's do a blue swish down here. Get off. And a blue swish across here. Okay, get our snowflakes. Whoops. We'll put this one maybe down here. This one's the Dazzling Diamond Glimmer paper. We'll put it up here. Okay. Then keep going. All right, this one we're gonna do a blue snowflake. Stamp him off. Him right there. Oh, I like that. Stamp him off. Do him down there. Let's do a washi tape. We're going to use is this design. So we're going to use the purple washi tape this time. In the end. Like that. Down like that. And let's do a pink swish for this one. So here's my swish over here. Get that, clean that off. Let's do a swish over here. And maybe one up here. Okay. Oh, and our snowflakes. Put him down there. And him up here. And this is our last set. And this one we're going to do a purple swish. That off. Stamp that. That off. Stamp that. And a blue snowflake. We're going to go the smaller one. That up, stamp it off, stamp right there, ink it up, stamp it off, stamp right there. We're going to do washi. We're going to do, let's do the pink. There's our start. Go down like that, that like that. We're going to take our snowflakes, do him up there, take some more adhesive, put him down there. And there you go. And that is decorating our calendar. Oh, we got this page back here. I forgot about our back page. This is our back page, and this is for any kind of notes or whatever we may have and just want to keep. So I want to keep this area fairly empty, but I think I'm going to go back to my swish along the side because I just think that is such a cool look. So let's do swish here and a swish here. Okay, so we've got a little bit of that. And let's do a couple of snowflakes. Okay, so I just want to ink him up. Let's do, I don't want to get it on the page. Where's my thing at? There it is. Let's do there, and there, and there. There we go. And oh, I like that. It looks nice and cold and chilly and reminds me of winter. So there we go. That is decorating our Love Today planner for January of 2018. Thanks for stopping by.